My wife's making me finish off her Diet Coke. Normally, I wouldn't choose Diet Coke as a diet beverage. I would choose Diet Dr. Pepper because I think it does taste at least better than any other diet beverage. But every time I think of Diet Coke, it brings back memories from the late 80s, early 90s of Paula Abdul dancing around going, "What's that? That takes your breath away. That's the taste of real refreshment. That's the real of Diet Coke. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke." And then they do the. But really, when you think about it, you don't drink Diet Coke for the taste of it. You drink Diet Coke for the diet of it. Because if you were drinking for the taste of it, you drink regular Coke. Or some of you sickos out there drink Pepsi. Or maybe you're drinking Pepsi because there is no Coke available. You're like, hey, yeah, I'll get the tostada and I'll have a Coke. And they'll say, Pepsi fine. Yeah, Pepsi's fine. Oh wait, you got Mountain Dew? That's my usual reaction. You got Mountain Dew? It's not Coke, but it's not Pepsi either. Anyway, I wanted to point out this shirt also today. It says, "Sarcasm is a body's natural defense against stupid." Not stupidity, just stupid. Because you don't need proper English when you're insulting people. But I got this shirt because it's a triple X from Walmart, which is a rare thing to find at my Walmart because all the other triple X's people are buying them. I need a shirt that covers my belly. I need the length. But I got all this room now for a sleeve because this shirt is made for guys, you know, guys like still twice my size, but who weigh the exact same as me, 300-pound dudes. I weigh 300 pounds. I'm about 5'9", I think, but I weigh almost 300 pounds. But I do not look quite like a 300-pound person. At least I don't think so. And most people are pretty shocked. They're like, "What? You're like what? 200, 250, 300 pounds, brother." At any rate, so my wife bought me this shirt, which makes me look like a skinny person, except for my big, enormous belly. And she went kind of wild shopping and bought clothing articles for other people. And she ended up buying a shirt for a little boy that I know. I can't mention names because he comes over here and she gives him the shirt. It's a button up front, one of those nice little, um, Charlie Sheen's ridiculous shirts from Two and a Half Men. The kind with the two stripes on the side, button up. I like those shirts. I think they're pretty classy looking. Kind of hipster. Like ha ha ha. But anyway, so she buys him one of these, and he wants to try it on. So what does he do? He takes off his T-shirt and slips it on like a T-shirt. He himself into it. Can't get himself out of it. Why? Because he's an 8-year-old child that does not know how to button buttons. And I know why. It's because his mom does it for him. She buttons his buttons. She ties his shoes. This is an 8-year-old kid who does not know how to tie his shoes or button buttons. And it's partially because he's lazy and partially because his mom doesn't think he can do anything on his own. He's going to be 20 years old, going to college. He's not a dumb kid, mind you. He's not a dumb kid. He can figure things out on his own pretty well. He has a future and probably he's really good with art and he could probably be an engineer or something like that if he applied himself. But he'll be an engineer wearing like those cheap Velcro shoes that you see at Walmart. He'll be wearing like sweatpants and like button shirts with snaps on it. And he'll be walking, people are gonna think that there's something mentally wrong with him because he doesn't know how to tie his shoes or unbutton buttons. And this is just a trend I'm seeing all over the place. I'm seeing moms take such care of their kids and sheltering them from things they should know, like buttoning buttons, tying shoes, blowing their own noses. Um, I blame mothers for this. Fathers wouldn't put up with this. Fathers are too mean to sit there and say, "The kid's 8 years old and doesn't know how to button a shirt." I mean, I've had to take care of several young boys that they only have single mothers. You come to find out these kids don't know how to shower. They don't know how to use the bathroom properly. They have no idea really how to wash their hands. That's because mom isn't teaching them. We're going to have a whole generation of like retarded men. It's not because the Y chromosome is shrinking that we're going to run out of men. It's because men are becoming retarded because of their mothers. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate mail for saying this, but it's what I see. I'm not like basing this on like just one kid. I know several kids that the mom is the dominant person in their lives, and the mom isn't doing the dad jobs, teaching the kids how to use the bathroom properly. You know, I've had to sit there. I've taken at least two kids that I've been babysitting, and they come over and they're stinky and they're smelly, and I'll say, when was the last time you had a shower? And I've had to teach them how to shower. I'm like sitting there. I was actually going to do a goofy video on this with Mr. Zero where he's like, okay, now put your kids in front of this is how it goes. And I sit there and say, you sit there, you get the soap, you work up a lather, you get it in your armpits, you do the chest thing, and then you go, ah, la 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 la, sing opera, and then you make your hair into a mohawk. I have to teach these kids how to do that. And then I'm like, now get in that shower and do exactly what I said, and don't come out for the next 10 minutes until you're done. Because they'll send them into the bathroom, so go take a shower, and they come back after like a minute, and it's like, I'm done. It's like, you know, at my fastest, I can't take a decent shower that is shorter than 5 minutes. I have to be in there for at least 5 minutes to even feel remotely clean. And these kids are coming in. I'm done. No, you're not. Get back in the shower, wash yourself, then come out of the shower, put on some socks, shoes, clean underwear, put on a shirt, button the shirt, and tie your damn shoes. I'm sick of seeing kids walking around with Velcro now. We're making our kids stupid. I've been rambling on about this for about 6 minutes. I think I need to stop rambling on about it before I piss a lot of people off. Like, how dare you tell my kid how to dress? I don't wear no button shirts. My kid don't need to wear no button shirts. This is basic. If you don't know how to tie your shoes, you don't know how to tie basic knots. This is Cub Scout stuff. I mean, to be in the Cub Scouts, you have to know like all these knots to get your merit badge, and then I think that's actually a merit badge you need to have in order to get your Arrow of Light. Cub Scouts. You know, I'm going to talk about the Boy Scouts in another day, but I think a lot of kids should join them. I just think it's wrong that the Boy Scouts are being kind of ruled by the wrong organization right now. I think it needs to become a bit more of a secular group and a little bit less restrictive in its nature. I've had a friend who was in the Cub Scouts and he quit because of the religious nature of Cub Scouts. That was a Cub Scouts. He quit Cub Scouts because of the religious nature of that. He was like friggin' 9 or 10 years old, and said he felt uncomfortable because of the religious nature. So there you go, Cub Scouts. Take it back for the people and teach kids how to tie their shoes, bathe properly, and use the bathroom. You know, there's that's the toilet. That's where you go pee, not on the sides of the toilet, not on the lid of the toilet, in the toilet. I had problems when I was a kid. I got punished for it. I had to clean the bathroom if I wasn't using the toilet properly. I learned to use the toilet properly. So, anyway, here's to the future of kids today, huh? One of these kids could be become president, and not be tying his shoes and not know how to button buttons. I mean, George W. Bush was president.